What's good, YouTube peeps and barbecue freaks? Welcome back for another edition of Taco Tuesday. Today's recipe is actually a recipe that I got from watching a fellow YouTuber who had a special guest on his channel, and this was one of his signature tacos. As I watched it, I thought I just had to give this a try. So this is not a original idea from me. It's one that I found on YouTube that I'm going to give a try. This is a Mexican breakfast taco. Let me bring you in and show you the ingredients that we're going to be working with. Alright, so the ingredients you're going to need is I've taken 1.5 potato here and just kind of cubed it up. You use any potato you like. I think I used a golden potato, but yeah, I guess any potato would work. So I just kind of cubed it up into small little cubes. I've got a 1 green bell pepper and half of a white onion. We're going to need some chorizo. This is just one that I grabbed from the store. Use your chorizo of choice. We got some cilantro here, some corn tortillas, a Mexican cheese blend, a little ground comino or cumin, any Mexican dish. This is, you can typically find this in most common Mexican dishes, so we're going to run with a little bit of that and a little bit of fajita seasoning. So that's what you're going to need, and we're also going to need some eggs, which are not pictured here, but we'll add those in later. So chop your vegetables up, chop your tomatoes up, and then we'll get started. First thing first, we got a pan on a medium heat. I'm taking half a stick of butter, or 4 tablespoons. I'm going to add that in there. And let this melt down. Alright, once that butter has melted, we're going to take the 1 bell pepper and half of a white onion. Drop that in there. And we're just going to saute this until these vegetables get translucent. And in fact, I'm actually going to hit them with a little bit of salt and pepper. Where's my pepper? Here it is. No, that's not my pepper. Where's it? My pepper. Here it is. A little bit of salt and pepper. And we're just going to let this saute down a little bit in this butter. Alright, I got the onion and bell pepper sauteed down some. So I'm going to take the chorizo, and I am removing the case of on the outside of the chorizo, and I'm adding the chorizo without the case. And I've added 3 links here, which let's see, this is, kind of look at the ounces of how much chorizo this is. I don't see it on here, but you saw the pack. So let's see, did it say? I don't know, about 8 ounces of chorizo, I guess it was. So we're going to take this and just chop this chorizo up. And let it cook with this onion and bell pepper mixture. So we're going to let this cook for just a bit until it's about halfway done, and then I will pick back up in just a bit. I will, before I forget, when I added the salt and pepper, I did add a little bit of garlic powder. That wasn't in the original video that I saw, but I thought, why not? So, just a FYI. So let me get this cook up just a bit. Alright, so I've had the chorizo, onion, and bell pepper mixture kind of cooking for about a minute. You don't want to cook it completely just yet. I'm going to take those potatoes that I chopped up or diced up. We're going to add those to the mix and give this a good stir. Mix this up. Let those potatoes kind of absorb all that chorizo grease. We're not going to drain it. We're going to let the potatoes soak it up. Get that flavor of the chorizo into the potato. I'm going to mix this up just a little bit more, and then I'm going to put a lid on top of it. And we're going to let it cook for, I don't know, probably about 15 minutes or so until the potatoes are cooked. Could take longer. That's just going to be a starting point. The 15 minutes is going to be a starting point of when I first check it. Now I want to make sure I turn the heat down just a little bit. I had it on a medium heat, and I'm turning it down to a kind of low heat. I'm going to let it simmer because I want to make sure these potatoes get cooked without overcooking the chorizo. So that's what it looks like. Okay. We're going to take a lid, cover it up, let it vent here at the top, and I will pick back up in just a bit. Alright, really quickly, I just want to, one thing I forgot to add was the ground comino or cumin. We're going to add a little bit of that to the potato chorizo mixture. There aren't any measurements, I'm just kind of going by eye. Let's give that a mix this up a little bit. And then we'll put the lid back on this and let it go, and then we'll pick up on the eggs. Alright, depending on how much you're making, will determine how many eggs you're adding. I'm only adding 3 eggs. I'm gonna guess that that's gonna be enough for what I'm making. So I just got 3 eggs here that I put in a bowl, and I'm gonna whisk up. Alright, I got the eggs whisked up. I'm gonna take some cilantro. I'm gonna add that to the eggs. Again, there aren't any exact measurements. I'm just kind of playing this by eye. Give that a little mix. To this, I'm going to take some of that Mexican cheese blend. Now, you can use any cheese blend that you'd like, but I'm going to go with this Mexican cheese blend here. And this is, let me back that up and just kind of show you what it is. But you can use whatever cheese you like. It doesn't even have to be a Mexican blend. This is just what I decided to go with. So, bring that back in here. And again, with the cheese, no measurements, just however much you like. And I just grabbed one big old handful, and I got a big hand. So, just a little bit extra, why not? So got that. I'm gonna give this a little mix. The chorizo and potato mixture is on the stove getting cooked up. And we will add this to that in just a bit. So I will pick back up in just a second. Now, one thing I want to mention is in the video that I saw, at this step in the video, he added some hot sauce to the eggs before adding it to the rest of the mixture. I am not going to do that because the missus does not like hot stuff. But I do have a chili piquin salsa that I'm going to add on top of these tacos at the end of the video. So if you have a favorite hot sauce that you like, a Louisiana hot sauce or whatever you prefer, this is a point where you will add it into the egg mixture. Again, I am leaving that step out because I'm going to add a chili piquin salsa on top of the tacos at the end. Alright, so the potatoes and chorizo has been going for about 15-20 minutes. I think they're ready. Just about ready. So to this, I'm going to take that egg, cilantro, and cheese mixture. Just kind of add it. Add it to this. I probably could have I went 3 eggs. I probably could have went another egg or 2, but I think this is going to be alright. We'll see. So I'm going to get this mixed up. It shouldn't take too long for this egg to cook. Yeah, I think 3 eggs is going to be okay. See that cheese melting in there? So we're going to let this cook, and we're going to get started on the taco shells. So we'll pick back up in just a second. All right, now this is a part of the recipe that really got me interested, or that really got interesting. Here I got a pan of just some regular canola oil. I'm gonna take this. Ow, shit, that burned. Some fajita seasoning. I'm gonna add that to the oil. And turn it down just a little bit. Then I'm going to take some corn tortilla and just drop that in there and let that fry up. Take a paper towel here. So we're going to let this fry up just a little bit on both sides. And I'm actually going to cook this just like I did the last corn tortilla in my last Taco Tuesday video. But we're going to make a little shell out of this. So I'm going to let this fry up. Let that fry up just a bit. Turn it over. And we just make a taco shell out of this. Bend one side over. Let it fry up. All right, so I got the tacos made up. This is what they look like. Nothing fancy, but I got a feeling that they're gonna be pretty tasty. So we'll see. We got the shell that was fried in some oil with some fajita seasoning. So we'll see how they taste. Let's take a taste. All right, so we got the tacos here. Just a quick recap. I took some onion and bell pepper. I sauteed it in some butter. Once that kind of got translucent, I added the chorizo. Let that cook for a few minutes, and then I added the potatoes. And I put a lid on that. I let that go for about 20 minutes. After that, I added the mixture of egg, cilantro, and I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. Oh, and cheese. I added that to the pot, cooked it all up, took some canola oil, heated it up, added some fajita seasoning, and I fried my shells. So let's give this bad boy a try and see what it tastes like. Let's go. Salute. It's pretty good. I wouldn't I wouldn't say like wow that's amazing, but it's good. I think all the ingredients go together very well. Frying that shell in oil with fajita seasoning definitely makes a difference. That's some good stuff. This is pretty damn good. Nothing special about it, but really, really tasty. So I got to tell you, first time ever making this, and this is actually a really good taco. Nothing fancy, but it's a. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than I mean, it really is a really good taco. I mean, I'm glad I ran across this video, and I gave this a try. Not mind blowing, but I can definitely see myself making these again, eating them again, probably on the regular. Like this is pretty good. You know, it doesn't really. There isn't anything that makes me say wow. But the more I eat, the more I think this is really good. So anyway, that's my Taco Tuesday Mexican breakfast taco. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys give it a try. I think all the ingredients work well together. This is really, really good. So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber, I truly, truly appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. So, thank you guys for watching. I just hit 1,000 subscribers. Time for a giveaway. Next video, I will talk about that. So, Hope you guys come back. Thank you guys again. I will see you soon. Take care.